Hello, Frozies! McFrozen Nuggets here, coming to you with another video. And today I am gonna be essentially doing something that I don't think I've ever done on my channel, which is review Lego Star Wars sets. And today I'm gonna be doing the review on what's currently the oldest Lego Star Wars set I currently own. I don't know why I said it twice there, but is the 6212 X-Wing Starfighter from 2006. Now, I just accidentally respelled my phone, but this thing has a lot of personal value to me because my dad got this for me back in 2007 for my 10th birthday. And I have, through everything that has happened in the last, actually, 14 years, it still stayed in pretty damn good condition. Now, obviously, the minifigures haven't been doing so hot, and in fact, some of them may look a little bit different. But for the most part, it's in pretty good condition, and obviously, as you can see, I also did modify it slightly, made the cannons a little bit longer. Now, so I have another little bit of customization with it, along with the customization it already comes with. You can see right there. I almost knocked over Chewie. But before that, now obviously I don't have the box. It's long gone, unfortunately. But I do still have the instruction manual, so we'll take a look at that first. Okay, so yeah, I need to back this up. The instruction manual is an instruction manual made of paper. You can see right there, very retro, and also very tattered. And it has a total of 47 pages to build it. As you can see right here, it shows you how you can customize it to make it either Luke Skywalker's Red 5 X-Wing or Wedge Antilles Red 3 X-Wing. Even though in canon, Wedge Antilles was Red 2, and Biggs Darklighter was Red 3. So they kind of mixed the two X-Wings up. But that's neither here nor there. And right here is all the features. And I've always loved this graphic here, showing the entire Battle of Endor collection from the time. Got the Imperial Star Destroyer, the A-Wing Fighter, TIE Interceptor, the X-Wing, which I am currently reviewing, and also the B-Wing Fighter. Now, oddly enough, obviously I still have the X-Wing. At the same time, I also did have the TIE Interceptor, but that thing's been pretty much busted all up. But I do have a regular TIE Fighter. I do have the 2013 A-Wing and 2014 Imperial Star Destroyer. So I'm actually kind of hoping maybe at least get the 2014 B-Wing, just so I can have a Battle of Endor collection. Just to have some sort of rendition of these ships. But yeah. And actually, since I only have the instruction manual, let's might well just take a look at it. You can see it's obviously being chased down by a few TIE fighters. Obviously racing away from Hoth, as it is the aftermath of the Battle of Hoth. So this is obviously an Empire Strikes Back themed X-Wing. Much like its previous counterpart, the 4502 X-Wing that came with Yoda's Hut back in 2004. Which I'll actually show you the customization to make it look a little bit more like the 2004 X-Wing in a little bit. And right here, as you can see, like I was saying, the cannons are relatively short here, whereas I actually made them a little bit longer. And I actually sort of took some points from Darth Shockwave's review of some X-Wings, which I'll actually link to in the description below, as well as the card suggestion pop-up in the top right hand corner. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the instruction manual. So now let's get on to the actual set. This set has 437 pieces and it originally retailed for $50. And I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive because especially since it actually said limited edition on the front of the box. I'll actually throw a picture up on the screen of the original box. If I can find a picture. So yeah, like I said, this has a lot of sentimental value, as I've had this since 2007. And the fact that it's lasted me this long is just so amazing. Yeah, that's another reason why I said things might be a little bit different, because of the bottom two engines. Yeah, it's still pretty sturdy, but obviously it has shown some wear and tear. As you can probably see, there's quite a bit of yellowing of some of the pieces. But that's neither here nor there, so we'll take a look at the figures. First up here is Luke Skywalker and his pilot outfit. You can see the torso printing is relatively simple for the time. And he's got his classic face. Now, obviously, if you probably noticed, the mouth looks a little bit weird. That's because it was originally scraped, because the original mouth was scraped off years ago after lots of playing around with him. So I just simply painted on a new mouth and tried to get as close to the original as I possibly could. Now, obviously, he comes with his blue lightsaber. Obviously, I customized this, and it is the silver ones. It's more recent ones, but the original was obviously chrome. No back printing, as usual for the time, like I said. And I've always loved this classic Rebel pilot helmet. And right there, you can see his face a little bit better. And to show you, no back printing. And again, he has shown a look, and like I say, he's shown a little bit of wear and tear because you see all these marks on his head. Yeah, that is Luke. Next up here is Wedge Antilles. This is the first time he's ever been made into an official LEGO minifigure. And oddly enough, his second set appearance wasn't until 2016, exactly 10 years after this set came out, in the Assault on Hoth set, which is crazy to think. Which I will actually link to Ryan M&R Productions review of that set in the description and card suggestion. Yeah, as you can obviously see, same torso as Luke, just simply obviously a different face and also a different helmet. I actually still like this original Wedge figure, especially the helmet. I really like the dark gray colors on it. And as you can see, no single-sided face and no back printing either. Yeah, these figures' legs have seen better days, obviously, but so what happens when you're a little kid constantly playing around with Legos, bricks, and sets? Yeah, that is Wedge. Next one up is R2-D2. Obviously, again, he's seen better days. I actually got quite a few of this guy back in the day. I got one of him in this set. I also got him in the 2008 Anakin's Jedi Starfighter from the Clone Wars. And I think I got another one from a friend that had this classic design. Yeah, nothing super detailed, but again, it's classic. And actually, I'll show you just for comparison. Here is the most recent R2-D2. You can see a huge difference in the design and even the color. Yeah, you see this This one's been used since 2014, whereas this was used all the way up until 2009. So yeah, R2-D2 has been around for LEGO Star Wars for a very, very long time. Yeah, that is R2-D2. Next one is Princess Leia Organa. And see the torso right there. Here's the face. I've always, like I said with Wedge's helmet, I've always liked Leia's original head. It's just something very nostalgic about it. And obviously no back printing. And obviously the hair is not the original hairpiece that you would get with this set. Instead it came with her original buns, which is not exactly accurate to The Empire Strikes Back. It was something more along this. This head, as well as the hair, actually came from the 2009 Battle of Endor set. And I'll actually show you as well the differences in the figures. Here is one of the most recent Princess Leia and Hoth outfits. See, again, like with R2-D2, major difference. And her hair even got a little bit darker. She's more of a dark brown, whereas this is more of a normal brown. She doesn't have back printing. And actually, this outfit is not accurate to the movie because in the movie, her outfit was a little more white instead of this tan color. So that's actually cool that they changed it years later. Now obviously, no one, the only one who comes with an accessory is obviously Luke, being his lightsaber. No one else comes with a weapon like a blaster or anything like that. See, that is Princess Leia. Next one up is Han Solo in his Hoth outfit. Obviously, look at those classic legs on him with his gun holster, strap. And obviously he's got his winter coat on for Hoth. Classic Han Solo hair. Back printing as usual. And obviously that classic confident smirk that we've all loved Han for. Now, there was actually one that came in the 2004 4504 Millennium Falcon that is very, very similar to this one. Actually, it's almost the exact same. The only difference is the legs being a tan color instead of brown. And he also came with his Hoth, or his hood from blah, 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 for Hoth. But yeah, as usual. Man, I feel like my yawns have become a usual thing in my videos since I stay up super late. That is Han Solo. And then finally, everyone's favorite Wookiee, Chewbacca. Obviously, classic design here. And here's the back printing. Yes, that is some sticky tack. I thought about it. I originally had this guy stuck to a wall like the Brick Show did. Who remembers the Brick Show? Let me know in the comments. And the only other print he has is his nose. This guy was actually used from 1999 all the way up until 2014, which they changed to this design. I know some people really didn't like or still don't like this design for Chewie. Personally, I don't really mind. It's actually pretty good. I think it captures the likeness of Chewie quite a bit. Obviously, you can see he has a lot more fur detailing. He actually has his teeth colored in and his eyes. It's a darker brown color. And he also has leg printing. Yeah, that is Chewie, and that's all the minifigures for the set. So now let's actually get on to the X-Wing itself. Okay, so let's move all the minifigures aside for a little bit, and let's take a look at the X-Wing itself. See, very simple in the design. Right here are all 4 of the engines. I've always been used to this design with the insides of the engines here. And this is actually something that only the 2004 and 2006 X-Wings have had. They actually have the little lights that Luke sort of powers off in The Empire Strikes Back. So, that's something I've always liked about this one and the 2004 one, just simply that little detail. There are the cannons right there. And there is the Red 5. That is not a sticker. That is actually printed. Man, those were the days, weren't they? And we got some more printed tiles here. There's a little spot where you put R2-D2. Let's actually put them in there. And the engines here. Now, obviously, like I said, these two were originally the orange, like up here, but I lost them, unfortunately, so I went with this sort of pinkish color, which actually doesn't really look too bad. Other side is the exact same. And right here is the landing gear. Pretty simple. Nothing too special about it. And it actually also does have some storage. Right here. Where you can actually store some things. Like and actually, in the instruction booklet, it actually says to put Luke's lightsaber under there. Which is actually... And it actually does still close pretty well. And then here is the underside. These 2 pieces at the back is to prop it up when it's landed. And then as far as the cockpit goes, this is a absolutely classic printed piece right here. How much of a pain in the butt would that be if this was a sticker? That would freaking suck. But yeah. See if I can get a frame. I apologize for the clumsiness of this review because this is kind of my first time reviewing a big set like this. There's the classic printed brick of the trench. Everyone remembers that from A New Hope. And it's nothing... Sorry for bumping the camera. Actually, I'll just take it off here. Obviously, he's got a nice little bit of space where you can put either Luke or Wedge. If I can actually do this with one hand. And there we go, right there. Now, obviously, the main feature of this set, and pretty much any other X-Wing, is as they fold out into attack position. Well, you come back here, and this dial right here, you turn it, and bam! Look at that. How classic does that look? X-Wing in attack position. I've always loved that about these sets. This one and the 2004 one. And I know I mentioned that the 2004 X-Wing quite a bit. I just hope to possibly get my hands on it. if I do get my hands, if I do actually get it, I will obviously review it, and I'll compare it to this one. And actually, from playing LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, and LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, for some reason, Luke actually lands his X-Wing on Cloud City with the wings still folded out, kind of like that. And she was kind of... yeah, something more like that. Which that actually kind of looks cool. I actually kind of like that look. I don't know why, but it just looks nice. So, and obviously as you can see right over here, as far as the customization goes, you get these little 1x1 flat tiles to switch it out being either red 5 or red 3 or 2 technically. So yeah, let's actually put a little sped up clip right here. So right there, as you can see right here, I just simply took the red 5 tiles off and just put those 1x1 tiles here. Both sides. And I also did exchange Luke for Wedge, so it'd be a little bit, so it kind of sit flush with these. And as you can probably see in the clip, Luke was giving me a little bit of trouble. I only got his torso out, and his legs were having a hard time coming out. Now, if you do still have his lightsaber under there, I'll actually get that out for Wedge. Now, as far as the extra customization that I sort of came up with, let me actually show you. And that is obviously for the nose. Right here, I actually got a couple of slope pieces that match these, just simply in light gray. And the bottom part, I was actually having a very hard time finding. I only found this, just a white one. But what I did is I actually custom painted the outside, the bottom part of a light gray, and tried to get it as close to this gray as I possibly could, and I think it looks pretty good. And obviously I didn't paint the top or the insides because that's what you're not really gonna see it anyways. So let me actually get Wedge out of there. And R2. And I'll actually show another little sped up clip of me changing the nose. Now I'll also change it back to red 5, so so it makes sense for the 4502 X-Wing. So right there, as you can see, all I did is just simply change out the white pieces for the light gray. And this was something else that I wanted to do, or this is something else that is different with the two X-Wings. Instead of both of these being right here at the front, it was just one. I don't really know why, but actually I think, actually I literally just had a realization. I think the reason why is so this would stay nice and firm, because without it, it's kind of flimsy. Actually, I'll bring it in a little closer here. So you can see, this kind of moves, or is a little bit loose. Whereas with this, right there, not so much. But I just like it like this, since it reminds me of that 2004 X-Wing. But yeah, really glad that this thing is still in relatively decent shape. I've actually looked online, and this thing is gone for like quadruple its original price, like $200. Now imagine it's gonna go up even more as time goes on. And actually, as I'm recording this, it is December 3rd of 2020, but this is gonna be put up in early 2021, since I feel like that's when I'm gonna start doing more LEGO Star Wars reviews. And plus, I've actually got quite the collection of LEGO Star Wars sets, so I'm mainly gonna do reviews of sets that I still have all the minifigures for. This one kind of almost didn't make the cut, but I said, you know what, it's good enough. I think a lot of people know the differences. So I decided to go ahead and do this one. And plus, it is my most nostalgic LEGO Star Wars set, being the one that has lasted me the longest currently. And yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this review. And actually, one other thing before I close this out. In the years since the 2006 X-Wing, there's not been another X-Wing that has been $50. Until just recently, when the new 2021 X-Wing fighter, which is labeled Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter, just recently came out. That one's actually $50 since, and again, it's the first X-Wing since this one that has ever been $50. Since the 2012 X-Wing was $60, and the previous one from 2018 was $80. So the 2021 X-Wing, again, is the first X-Wing to be $50 since this one. And that kind of came down. Now I'll just leave it. So yeah, just want to put that in there real quick. Especially since I might actually pick it up and review it. And just knocked over. But yeah, as usual, social media links are in the description below. Drop a like if you enjoyed this, and I hope you guys are going to be looking forward to more LEGO Star Wars reviews. I also might do some LEGO Ninjago reviews, since I've got quite the collection of those sets as well. But I think I might only review one Ninjago set, but you'll still be able to look forward to more LEGO Star Wars reviews, for sure. So as usual, love all you Frosies to death, and of course, don't forget to keep it rigid.